With profound, humble gratitude and love to all venerated enlightened masters, we bow to the Almighty in soulful gratefulness for gifting us with their holy, blessed presence. May all beings be awakened by their divine grace.
Part 3 of 4.
Etc.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule.
It is good, my brethren, not to eat flesh, nor drink wine, nor anything whereby thy brother is offended. For this passage shows that love is the end to be aimed at in all these things. Please continue watching for more from the writings of the blessed Saint Augustine of Hippo, vegetarian, one of the founding fathers of the Roman Catholic Church.
Countless viruses come from animal species, while I've never heard of a broccoli, carrot, or cauliflower virus. Why? Because they don't exist. Alan, Kopelika, vegan.
Did you know that Amazigh language is spoken by over 20 million people worldwide?
Whilst in North Africa, greet the hospitable locals with Matanit,
which means how are you in Amazigh. I am Adil, the peace-loving Amazigh people, support you in your quest for spiritual understanding and wish you all the best in your endeavors.
May Allah help awaken everyone to their compassionate true self. Welcome to On Love from Of Morals of the Catholic Church by Saint Augustine of Hippo, vegetarian, part 2 of 2 on Words of Wisdom. Saint Augustine of Hippo was an esteemed late 4th and early 5th century Christian bishop in present-day Algeria. He became Bishop of Hippo, an ancient seaport city, in his early 40s and remained in the position for the rest of his life. Known as one of the greatest Christian philosophers, Saint Augustine was a prolific writer and composed nearly 100 books, 300 letters, and 500 sermons on a wide range of subjects from theology and philosophy to sociology, and has had a lasting influence on the Christian world. Among his most significant writings are The City of God, the Doctrina Christiana, and Confessions. The respected bishop was also a compassionate vegetarian and drew attention to the lifestyle of those who not only abstain from flesh and wine, but also from other viands, which flatter taste. He also quoted St. Paul, "It is better not to eat meat or drink wine or to do anything else that will cause your brother or sister to fall." Of the Morals of the Catholic Church, written by Saint Augustine of Hippo in 388 AD, emphasized that the customs of the holy life of the Church should be referred to the chief good of man, that is, God. We must seek after God with supreme affection, and this doctrine is supported in the Catholic Church by the authority of both testaments. Let us continue with excerpts from St. Augustine's Of the Morals of the Catholic Church, where the kind bishop reminds us of the Holy Bible's teachings regarding the abstinence from flesh and wine. Chapter 31. The Life of the Anachorets and Cenobites. Who can but admire and commend those who, slighting and discarding the pleasures of this world, living together in a most chaste and holy society, their life is one of perfect harmony and devotion to God. Such too is the life of the women who serve God assiduously and chastely, living apart and removed as far as propriety demands from the men, to whom they are united only in pious affection and in imitation of virtue. For the women occupy and maintain themselves by working. In return, they get what they need for food, such customs, such a life, such arrangements, such a system. I could not comment as it deserves. Chapter 33. Another kind of men, living together in cities, fasts of 3 days. Still, I would not on this account cast a slight upon a praiseworthy class of Christians, those namely, who live together in cities, quite apart from common life. I saw at Milan a lodging house of saints, in number not a few, presided over by one presbyter, a man of great excellence and learning. At Rome, I knew several places, where there was in each one eminent for weight of character, and prudence, and divine knowledge, presiding over all the rest who lived with him, in Christian charity and sanctity and liberty. These too are not burdensome to anyone, but in the Eastern fashion, and on the authority of the Apostle Paul, they maintain themselves with their own hands. I was told that many practiced fasts of quite amazing severity, not merely taking only 1 meal daily towards night, which is everywhere quite common, but very often continuing for 3 days or more in succession without food or drink, and these among not men only, but women who also live together in great numbers as widows or maidens, gaining a livelihood by spinning and weaving, and presided over in each case by a woman of the greatest judgment and experience, skilled and accomplished not only in directing and forming moral conduct, but also in instructing the understanding. With all this, no one is pressed to endure hardships for which he is unfit. Nothing is imposed on anyone against his will, nor is he condemned by the rest because he confesses himself too feeble to imitate them. For they bear in mind how strongly Scripture enjoins charity on all. They bear in mind to the pure all things are pure, and not that which enter into your mouth defiles you, but that which comes out of it. Accordingly, all their endeavors are concerned not about the rejection of kinds of food as polluted, but about the subjugation of inordinate desire and the maintenance of brotherly love. They remember meats for the belly, and the belly for meats, but God shall destroy both it and them. 1 Corinthians 6:13. And again, neither if we eat shall we abound, nor if we refrain from eating shall we be in want. And above all, this, it is good, my brethren, not to eat flesh, nor drink wine, nor anything whereby thy brother is offended. Romans 14:21. For this passage shows that love is the end to be aimed at in all these things. See what he adds. For if thy brother be grieved with thy meat, now walk thou not charitably. Romans 14:15. You will find that those able to think lightly of such things, that is, those of greater strength and stability, are told that they must nevertheless abstain. The people I was describing know and observe these things, for they are Christians. They understand Scripture according to the apostolic teaching. Him that eats not, no one despises. Many who are strong, however, do this for the sake of others, with many the reason for so doing is not this, but that they may have a cheaper diet, and may lead a life of the greatest tranquility, with the least expensive provision for the support of the body. For all things are lawful for me, he says, but I will not be brought under the power of any. Thus many do not eat flesh. Those then, who are able, and they are without number, abstain both from flesh and from wine for 2 reasons, either for their brethren, or for their own liberty. Charity is principally attended to. There is charity in their choice of diet, charity in their speech, charity in their dress, charity in their looks. Charity is the point where they meet, and the plan by which they act. To transgress against charity is thought criminal, like transgressing against God. Whatever opposes this is attacked and expelled. Whatever endures, it is not allowed to continue for a single day. They know that it has been so enjoined by Christ and the apostles, that without it, all things are empty. With it, all are fulfilled.
Keep making war, because the devils are so happy. They can't wait to torture you and give you all the pain that you caused to other people, only multi-million times more.
Virtuous viewers, it was wonderful that you could join us today. Coming up next is Loving the Silent Tears, the musical, part 23 of a multi-part series right after noteworthy news. May God be with you always throughout life's journey.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule y suprememastertv.com/WOW.
Programele noastre oferă multe limbi. Vă puteți uita pe suprememastertv.com/schedule și suprememastertv.com/WOW.